Good morning, everybody. I'm calling with another video. In this video, I just kind of want to get a little bit more personal so you kind of get an idea of who I am. I kind of explained in that introductory video that I'm a 47-year-old man. That didn't give you much input on who I am, but I'm a father of four, like I said there too. And I also like to consider myself a godly man. I definitely try to follow God's design in life as leading my family well and trying to work not for man but for him. So I take great pride in that and for what he's done for me. I haven't always been a godly man. I got sober 2008. April 2008. So I had some issues with things in the past, and before I even knew God, he saved me from that. April 1st, 2008 was my first day in that journey, and he has spared me from all that since then. So I am grateful to him for that. That's not a pat on the back for myself. That's all him. The things I have today is because of that first step. So I just want to share a little bit about that. That's like, the biggest thing in my life that has changed things around for me. Prior to that, way back then, I come from a family, a large family. I'm one of 11 in my family. So the good old Irish Catholic family. If my parents weren't having kids, they were adopting kids. And so, coming from a large family, I'm in the middle of that family. I don't know if it's true what they say about middle children, but I kind of stuck out a little bit like a sore thumb. But my family was unique in numbers, but also in abilities. I have brothers and sisters with disabilities, and so I spent the majority of my childhood taking care of them, and changing diapers, feeding, putting on the bus, taking off the bus, all those things. Looking back at it, I'm grateful for that time. During that time, I was not grateful. I wanted to be a kind of a quote unquote normal kid, being out and about. But God had other plans for me. And so that kind of leads me into my stuff today. I am in my 27th year with working with people with disabilities. I never thought I would do it, but again, the Lord had different plans. I worked 26 years at a place called Wildwood Programs in Latham, New York. And that's really where I found my calling, was there. And almost right from the beginning, I knew this is the place I wanted to be. I was there for 26 years until God called us to move to Summerville, South Carolina. And, I'm extremely grateful for that as well. Again, none of this would be possible if I was still doing what I was doing years ago. We upended everything. I quit my job at Wildwood, which I wasn't terribly sad about, because I knew that being here was where God wanted me, and so he prepared my heart for that. And of course, I miss people there, and I'm grateful for the things I learned there, but I am not at all sad about it. So just not being sad about it is definitely a testimony to God, right? So here I am in year 2 of working with people with disabilities. God had designed a position for me at a place called the Disabilities Board of Charleston County, and I've been here since I moved here, and I'm very grateful to be here. I'm making new friends. I'm learning a new culture. I'm learning about different ways to do things, and I firmly believe God is using me here, and that's, again, not a prideful statement. This is the place I need to be. So I just wanted to give you that little tidbit about me. In future videos, I want to introduce you to my children and my wife, of course. Again, this isn't about, getting, all the likes in the world. I mean, I don't even know what that means other than, people put a thumbs up on the bottom of the screen. That's fantastic if you like it, but use the comment section if you want, if you have any questions, if you want to learn any more about me and my family, please put it down below. Subscribe, because my kids think it's cool. So whenever I can look a little bit cool to my kids, I definitely want to do that, because most of the time I don't look really cool to my kids. So go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching, and until next time.